Greetings. You have just tuned in to It's Real TV, inspiring through relevant expressions about living life with Isna Tianti. And today I am privy to the breaking news. Even though the Super Bowl is coming up, I have breaking news on the first draft picks for the NFL. And the first draft pick is Colin Kaepernick. Kaepernick is a representation that we can no longer divide. And even though I know many want him to choose one or the other side, his taking a knee was for everyone who stands for justice and liberty in our society. He stood for blacks and whites because he's racially mixed and knelt to change the mindsets of those who have for years been racially fixed. He is a pillar in our time because he took a knee, because most refuse to stand for what's right. And he could relate to the African-American side of his genealogy, even though he's half white. See, he is the face of both races and war. And he proved that off the field, he was just as committed to evening the playing field for all men to equally have a chance in life to score. His mission was never to make a mockery of the NFL, but to show the world that he was tired of seeing black men beaten, killed, and unlawfully jailed. How is it acceptable for the players to carefully play and handle a brown ball, yet give no credence to when innocent brown people in death are made to fall? Do you all really carry that much hate? Can you not in any way relate? Wow, the fumbling of a brown ball makes you more irate. You coaches will ask for a replay if someone barely steps out of line, but can see killed black people time after time in fast forward motion and rewind, can see innocent blood continue to spill. But where was the fair call after playing back the video of Philando Castile? See, but I guess because you treat these players like slaves, they're just supposed to swallow the blue pill. Help me understand. We can run a ball kick between white goals, but the NFL couldn't care less when those same upside down white legs are kicking black souls. Irony is, these players are playing on a green field, much like slave fields. The only difference is they're running, catching balls with hands and are picked in drafts like auctions, choosing strong bodies with skills. See, I thought when my son was taught to take a knee, it was done when a teammate was hurt. And it was a sign of respect when that gesture occurred. As a nation, we are taught in religion to kneel when we pray. So how is Kaepernick taking a knee deemed disrespectful when Tebow got praised for it every single day? But because Kaepernick and others are doing it, it's a form of disrespect, when it is an outcry for justice that not everyone gets. See, we can make this about the anthem and or the flag, but many, including those who serve this country like myself, feel it is being reduced to just a striped, stained rag. Bloodshed for the red, the blue for the treatment that's cold, the white for those owners who own these teams and expect their star players to do as they're told. See, I know this is a bold move for me to speak what I'm saying, but at some point, we have to get serious about this injustice instead of keep playing. Because the only reason the other players were afraid to take a knee is because their livelihood was threatened, and who else would feed their greed or their family? While our commander-in-chief is tweeting, we need to be asking him, who's going to save America? Because we're steadily sinking. The Navy, Army, Marine, or the Air Force in which I served isn't getting the leadership in the least bit we deserve. As a country, either we are going to stand for justice for all or not. You and legislation are either going to be cold or hot. But as a people, we are not going to let you all keep straddling this fence. And this goes for anyone who swore to protect this nation from Trump, Pence, to our Department of Defense. America's citizens, Black, Latino, Asians, whites, and anyone else sees our nation in this fast decline. But everyone is slowly waking up and coming to a same like mind. Eminem is just one who looks like those with lighter who was bold enough to call out racism for what it is and put a blast on the evil you do. But he represents those who look like him and more, and who are getting sick and tired of this inequality to the very core. So when the word says every knee shall bow and confess, we will all be a witness on how this system of racism can no longer exist. This is all about to end, because we are not putting our faith in mere man. But believe me, the creator of all humans, has a completely different plan. This has been It's Real with Isna Tianti.